It's Friday, and that can only mean one thing. That's right, it's a brand new edition of The Week, your source for all the news you don't need. I'm your host, Nick Bedard. The temperature is getting cold here in Beijing, so it's only right that we begin our broadcast with news from West Serbia, where it's very cold. The city of Brno polled their citizens for the upcoming mayoral election, and guess what? The people have spoken. Barsik the cat leads the way with 91.2% of the votes. If you think Barsik the cat is a strange name, it's probably because Barsik is a cat. For the past 5 years, the people of Brno have not elected a mayor themselves. Rather, it's been appointed from the central government. And after their previous mayor resigned due to a massive corruption scheme, the people of Brno want the nice image of Barsik the cat to represent the future head of the city. You have got to be kidding me. Get it? Kidding? On to our next story, where women's tennis superstar Serena Williams hosted her own 5K marathon in Miami, Florida. Williams was named Sportsman of the Year by Sports Illustrated magazine, so completing a 5K marathon shouldn't be a problem, right? Wrong. In the middle of the marathon, Williams was seen catching a taxi that would eventually take her directly to the finish line. We have got to credit Williams for two things. One, that she cheated in her own marathon. That's brave. Two, with the popularity of Uber, Williams still elects to take a regular taxi cab. Good for you, Serena. Good for you. And finally, as we here at The Week focus on bringing you all the news you don't need, here's news that's old news but keeps coming back as news because it's awesome news. A man was driving his car in Wuhan, a city in China, when he suddenly saw an old Chinese guy walking along the side of the road waiting for his car to approach. As the car got closer, the man acted even more bizarre. Finally, the driver realized that this is no man, but an old Chinese grandma who was planning a fake road accident, aka a punsar. The car stopped within 10 meters of the grandma, who was looking for nothing more than a little extortion money. When the accident never took place, it caused an awkward series of events with both the driver and the disgruntled grandma staring back and forth at each other. This happens all of the time in China because as the victim, you're almost guaranteed money, and as the driver, you would rather pay the victim 20 bucks than going through police and insurance companies who almost always side with the poor old grandma. These grandmas really need to stay off the streets and stay in parks where their dance routines are always welcome. Well, that's all we have for this week. I'm Nick Bedard saying so long and have a great weekend.